Hello everybody, Stallions, Handsome Jack Boy here, bringing you guys a very special Borderlands 1 video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys UNDERDOME 2.0. Yes guys, someone has created on the Gearbox forums an UNDERDOME 2.0 which includes 4 new arenas, a whole new like hub area, which includes a slot machine. Yes guys, a slot machine from Borderlands 2. You know, the slot machine from Borderlands 2 and from the pre-sequel. Yeah, we've got the slot machine on Borderlands 1 now. I mean, that's how much the freaking modding in this game is evolving. I mean, we're bringing stuff from Borderlands 2 to Borderlands 1 and it's insane. But yeah, the creator of this mod, his name's Dope Fiend. Huge shout out to him. If you want to download this mod or check it out, there'll be a link in the description below. Of course, you're going to need Oasis, which is where I'm at right now. It's pretty much a hub area to all custom DLC, and you're going to need to download this first, so that'll also be in the description below. So once you download Oasis, if you guys are confused on kind of what Oasis is and just like how to install it, which you might be, you most likely will be if you're you're new to Borderlands 1 on PC. Then there'll also be a link that takes you to my video, which shows you actually how to install Oasis. So you want to check that out. That'll be in the link, or that'll be in the description below. So be sure to do that if you are confused on how to install Oasis. But yeah, guys, this mod is amazing. Like, I've tried it out a little bit. I've explored the hub area. Let's go and do it right now. Let's see, I think it's 35. That's the slot, 35. So yeah, it's freaking amazing. So there's 4 new arenas. Only 2 of them are currently accessible. The other 2 are work in progress. Pretty much, they're still being worked on. Dope Fiend has been, posting pictures, like teasing these. One of the 2 maps that haven't been released yet, and it looks amazing. It's like the snow map. Like, he's been using textures from Borderlands 2, like the snow and ice textures, and like bringing those to Borderlands 1. It's freaking insane. You can check the thread in the description below, and you can check out these pictures and the features and what he wants to add. I mean, look at this, guys. Here's the hub area. We've got Marcus's bank over here. You can store stuff just like we had in the normal Underdome. But look at this. Freaking statue of Moxie. Look at this. Like, what the heck? Did he make this? Or is this just like an unused thing that Gearbox didn't add in? I noticed Moxie had a lot of dialogue. Like, there was this video I watched, and it was unused Moxie dialogue, and there was so much unused dialogue, guys. I think the Underdome was originally going to be massive, and they just cut a lot of the stuff. I mean, look at this. Moxie in her gray outfit. This outfit is actually from Poker Night 2, if you guys have played that. Yeah, and look at this. And you talk to her and she dances. Freaking the animation from Borderlands 2, when she just randomly dances. Look at that, guys. That is hot. We got some vending machines. We got this guy, it just talks like a midget. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like, we got some, vending machines over here. Okay, here is like my favorite part. It's freaking slot machines from Borderlands 2. This one doesn't work right now. Plans on making this work though, I think. But this one, now there is a bug with this. It lands on Marcus every time. See, watch, I'll show you Marcus's head every time. See that? And that's obviously an issue, needs to be fixed. But it's still pretty much random. It's just like you don't know what you're getting every time. It's just it lands on the 3 Marcus heads. So that's an issue. What else is there? We got Thirsty the Midget out here. Pretty much says the same thing as this guy over here. It's like, Thirsty the midget. What's up, bro? High five. Nobody. Just kidding. Moxie reference there. You can jump over this. Careful, you don't want to fall down there. I don't know what happens. You probably die or something. I know there's a lot of, you know, this is still a work in progress DLC map. I know it just came out like a few days ago, but man, Dope Fiend, huge shout out to you. I hope you check this video out, because this mod right now is, I'm excited for it. I also had some suggestions for you. We're gonna actually hop in and do one of these arenas. I'm thinking about either this one. I already did this one though, which is it's called Scrap Yard, I think. Hold on, let me look. It's yeah, Scrap Hole. So I already did that one. There's another one over here. So like I said, 2 of the maps, 2 out of 4 actually, you know, work. You can play on them. And they look, well, Scrap Yard looked really good. I think this one, from the pictures, it looks really awesome. It's pretty much like Zombie Island looking map, pretty much. And I don't think there's zombies. There might be though. But yeah, we've got that. It's called the Bog. Like I said, the other 2 maps don't work. I think I can go show you though. It's one of them's like a Crimson Lance looking map, and then the other one's like a snowy type Iridian map. Here, I'll show you. So we got like this Crimson Lance base over here. I think the entrance would be right here normally. Door locked. And then we've got like this snowy Iridian type area, like I said. But from the pictures on the thread, and like I said, I'll link you guys to the thread if you want to check these pictures out. Because he's got pictures of the maps, and then he's got like teaser pictures of this new map. I think it's gonna be this map since it's like the snowy area, but from the pictures it looks just like Borderlands 2. Like, you guys need to check it out. Like, the textures are from Borderlands 2. Like, we've got the ice texture, you know, you got the, it's crazy looking. You guys need to check it out. I'm super excited for that. But yeah, guys, that pretty much sums up this hub area. If you guys have Borderlands 1 for PC, be sure to check the description below. Like I said, there's going to be links. Pretty much everything's going to be in the description below, so be sure to check it out. But yeah, guys, I say we come together as a community here and help build this mod. You know, show some support to Dope Fiend in this mod, and you know, and build it up, because it is currently in beta, and it might not look like it's in beta. This is just, I mean, come on, guys, this area looks so well done. It looks like Gearbox quality, even better than Gearbox quality in my opinion. This is like so much more expansive than the standard Underdome hub area we've all seen, right? This is like beast. But yeah, guys, we should come together here and help build this mod. You know, I say, you know, we give some suggestions on what needs to be fixed, what needs to be improved, what needs to be added, and just help build this mod, guys. Because, you know, I definitely have some suggestions here. Like I said earlier, I have some suggestions on what needs to be fixed, what needs to be added. So I'm gonna get into that in a second, but first let's hop into the Bog arena, since I already did this arena over here, the Scrap Hole. So let's do this arena over here. And yeah, guys, this is one heck of a mod though. It's one heck of a mog, or a mog. Now I'm getting Bog and Mog. Where in the heck did I say Mog? That's okay, that's interesting. But anyway, let's hop into the Bog, the Mog, whatever it is. Let's hop into it. The Bog, that's right, guys, we are in the arena, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the gameplay. I'm just gonna be talking about what I think needs to be fixed and what I think needs to be added to this little custom DLC. Now, starting off with things that I think needs to be added. Well, there's one big thing that I actually thought of last night that I kind of came up with as an idea, and I was like, wow, this is a pretty good idea. What if there was some sort of new type of currency? Now that would be kind of difficult to add, but I mean, come on, guys. We have the freaking slot machine from Borderlands 2. If we can add the slot machine from Borderlands 2, then I'm pretty sure we can add a new type of currency. And this shouldn't be too hard to add, but what I was thinking of was Moxie tokens. Now, these Moxie tokens pretty much act the same way as the Torque tokens did in Borderlands 2, if you guys remember, if you guys played through that DLC, Mr. Torgue's Campaign and Carnage, there were the Torgue tokens. And you get these Torgue tokens by killing badass enemies and doing those little missions that you can repeat over and over, and you can farm those missions for these Torgue tokens. Now that's what I was thinking here for this little custom DLC. What if we had some sort of Moxie tokens that you can spend on, I don't know, let's say more bank slots? That would definitely be a nice addition, especially for me, since my bank is almost full. And don't get me wrong, guys, I've been selling stuff from my bank and it's been hard. Right now it's getting down to the wire because my stuff in my bank that I have is really precious to me, and I don't want to have to sell that. So that would be a really nice addition if we can get bank slots. You know, maybe we can spend these Moxie tokens on these bank slots instead of normal money, and it would just these Moxie tokens would give you a reason to play this. It would give you a extra replay value, because I know the Underdome was a thing that just a lot of people just didn't play because it got a little repetitive. You know, there was not a whole lot of loot, and that's another thing I noticed, which is a good thing that was added here, was when you complete the boss round, you guys will see in a minute, there's more loot that you get that drops from Moxie's tower. There's more loot, and that loot stays there. At least most of the loot stays there, which is really, really awesome. Now another thing I was thinking of you can spend Moxie tokens on would be the slot machine as like a second option. Instead of spending money, you can spend Moxie tokens and have an increased chance of getting a better combination and better rewards. Wouldn't that be freaking awesome, guys? So you'd still have the option to spend money by pressing E or something, and then you'd have the option to spend the Moxie tokens by pressing Q. And we've seen this before in Borderlands 2, where you have like the multiple options. You know, you press E to do this and you press Q to do this. We've seen that, but I don't know if it would work here in Borderlands 1. That would just be really cool. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this idea. Now you guys are probably confused on how you actually obtain these Moxie tokens in the first place. Well, one of the things I was thinking was you could kill badass enemies, just like in the Torgue DLC. That was one of the ways you could get Torgue tokens, was killing badass enemies, and they drop like a Torgue token or two. You could pretty much do the same thing here and get a couple of Moxie tokens, and then maybe the bosses here, you know, on the boss waves would also drop Moxie tokens. Like the least they'd drop obviously would be 1, and then the most they drop would be like 5 or something. It's kind of a random amount. That would also be really cool. Another way I was thinking of getting Moxie tokens would be repeatable farmable quests, just like in the Torgue DLC. Remember how you had Pyro Pete's Bar Brawl? You could farm over and over, and that was also a good way of getting XP. But every time you do that, you'd get, was it like 20 Torgue tokens? And that'd be something that we could add here. Farmable repeatable quests you can farm over and over for Moxie tokens. That would also be something that I'd like to see here. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much my idea. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of it. If you guys have other ideas or you want to expand onto this idea, you know, definitely post in the comments. Hopefully Dope Fiend watches this. Dude, if you do, be sure to check those comments. You know, my subscribers will probably have some good ideas for you. And guys, go post on his thread. You know, let him know that way. Just in case he doesn't see this video, definitely go post on his thread and let him know, you know, what you think needs to be added and what you think needs to be fixed. Speaking of what needs to be fixed, I'm gonna go over real fast what I think needs to be fixed. From what I've played of these arenas so far, and from this little custom DLC, I might be pointing out the obvious, but anyway, what I noticed though was that the power-ups or the rules don't pop up. I think they start on round 2, but they don't really like show up. They're still active, but they don't show up. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like what's one of them? The body shots, like critical hits do less damage, and then there's like the naked one. I think you don't have any shields. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's something though that needs to be fixed. Another thing I noticed was you can go through the curtain, you know, on the boss wave, you know, the boss spawns. You go through that curtain, and that could definitely be an issue, especially in the boss wave itself, because you can do some serious glitching. And you probably, like, I don't know, well, you probably can't kill the boss before he spawns, but it's just an issue. And then another thing I noticed was at the lobby, there's some some areas that you're not really supposed to go to, like out of bounds. They don't really have any invisible barriers, which that's the thing, like I almost fell off the map once. And then another thing I noticed on the boss wave itself was that the bosses actually don't have any backup. If you guys noticed, just barely, I was just killing Reaver there, and he didn't have any backup with him. No henchman, I guess you can say. And of course, the slot machine needs to be fixed. I already pointed this out. This one's obvious anyway. It lands on Marcus every time, even though it doesn't land on Marcus every time. It just shows that it lands on Marcus every time, even though you might be getting something else from it. But anyway, that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember what I said. If you have Borderlands 1 for PC, all the links will be in the description below. And yeah, guys, show some love, show some feedback. Let's build this mod. I'm just a big fan of the Underdome, and let's make this something. I mean, this is the Underdome 2.0, baby. So yeah, guys, post in the comments below what you think, thoughts and opinions, suggestions, what you think needs to be fixed, just everything. Also, hop on the thread, check it out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'm out of here. Peace!